Internet, how are we doing tonight? And Darky, greetings, beautiful. What kind of mischief y'all up to? Happy Thursday. That's right, we came prepared. We came sort of prepared. We prepared. Sort of. Problem is I'm low on the alcohol part. So I have to like stretch it out. Do you know how hard it is not to put like a half a cup of brandy together? It's hard. All right, so hopefully tonight, I have never actually completely tested this. Hopefully tonight we'll get in some avantre un altro. That's what we're hoping for, but no promises. Party, party, party. Oh wait, that's the wrong song. You gotta fight for your right to party. That's the right song. Exactly, Beastie Boys. First rap group I ever grew up with. Now, if you can figure that out, you can figure out when I was in high school. No, 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 no. Nope. They would not want me. I could carry about 3 notes.
right way. Just make sure that you tune in to List Wits. You're watching List Wits. If you're playing the right way, just make sure that you tune in to List Wits. You're watching List Wits. If you're playing the right way, just make sure that you tune in to List Wits. You're watching List Wits. If you're playing the right way, just make sure that you tune in to List Wits.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. And say hello to Happy Face. Happy Friday. No, happy Thursday. I tried. I tried to get you through Friday, through Thursday, and we could celebrate the weekend, but I don't think it worked. It was worth a shot, though. I will admit that. But good evening and welcome to Dark and Ed, and those of you that are lurking around just waiting to see what happens. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are having a good night. So what's on the discussion for this evening? I don't know. I'm going to admit, okay? As bad as I'm going to sound. Hello, Spock Hap. Oh. Well, you know what that means. We turn off the music. We get really close to the camera. Yep. See, you can see into my eyes, right? Happy birthday, Spock. Happy birthday, Spock. That makes you like younger than dirt, but older than mud. That's what I think. So tonight, okay, I got sidetracked with the happy birthday wish. See, that's a good thing to wish. Now, I am going to sound a little harsh here in a minute. That's right. I'm older than dirt. You're just younger than mud. I'm going to sound really harsh in a minute. Because apparently for the week that I have been out, there's this thing going around called hate raids. I'm going to say right now, one, if you are part of a hate raid, you're an idiot. Okay? Number two, for those of you that get hate raided, you know what to do. It's called block and ban and use it. I don't care if it is monotonous. I don't care if it's tiresome. It is the tool that you have been given. So instead of sitting back and saying, "Oh, I got hate rated. I got hate rated," and Twitch needs to do something about this. Make up your mind, folks. Okay? I'm going to sound really, really, really on the wrong side of things when I say this. All right? Step up, control who you let in, control who you let communicate in your room, in your arena, and if you don't want them there, throw them out. I don't care if it's 5 people or 500 people. You control it. There is no limit on how far you can set your free speech limitations. Again, I am all for democracy. I am all for freedom of speech. But you are in my country. Pretty much. Use the tools you have. Don't be a victim. Again, I will probably rarely go through a ban process unless you come in with that big follows crap. But don't be stupid and think you're going to come in here and do it. And then, oh, yay, I hate rated somebody. Besides which, I'm a small streamer, so it doesn't really matter. But use what Twitch has given you without turning it into, and forgive me for saying this, communist China / communist Russia. You guys want Twitch saying who all can come in and say whatever and say what can be said? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be a very, very sad day. That happens because it's going to be stick to the script, and that's as far as you go. That's it. That's as far as you're allowed to go. So anyway, like I said, it was really weird because, like I said, I've been gone a week. Never heard of this until today or yesterday. And come home, and I thought about streaming. Okay? And I'm like, no, because I know what's going to happen. I'm just starting to read about this. I'm going to ask somebody about it, and somebody's going to say, it's a bad thing. It's a good thing. It's a bad thing. You know what? That's the debate point. To some people, it's a bad thing. To some people, China has more freedom left than they are insisting on it being. No. No, we could have a long discussion about that spot off the air. It's no, not quite. Not quite. Anyway, I did not mean to get all political on you today. It's just this crossed my plate yesterday, and I didn't stream yesterday, and I was gonna ask about it, and basically, this is your country, okay? This room, this square right here, this camera, this is mine. I don't have to talk to you if I don't wanna. I like to talk to people, otherwise why would I be stupid enough to do this for 6 years, right? But I see where this is. They're wanting to push this, and I'm like, don't take that route. Trust me, it is not the route you want Twitch to go down. I promise. They've given you tools. Use the tools they've given you. They are not the most efficient tools at times, but they do work. All right, so now that I got that out of the way, are you guys ready to have some fun? I hope so, because the list on Tuesday basically kicked y'all's butts. Let's see. I think Spock was here for it, and I think that was it. So we're hoping, Spock, No more Christopher Walken list. We really are. So, ladies and gentlemen, shall we find out what our list for the... Oh, I got to do something. I got to do one more thing. Hold on. I almost forgot to do this. I have to fix one more thing. So ignore the intro when it comes on. There. I totally forgot to do this, and I needed to do this before I logged in, but it just completely slipped my mind. So bear with. All right, we are going to take these. Because I have learned a little something about my timer on my list. It screws up a lot of stuff I want to do. It does screw up a lot of stuff I want to do. You'd only heard one of the Christopher Walken. Well, you know what disappointed me yesterday, Spot? And you were the one I was expecting to do it. It's a Christopher Walken list, and not one person spent money on more cowbell. Not one person asked for more cowbell. I was so disappointed. It was just like a softball pitch waiting to be called. And nobody did it. All right, so with that, ladies and gentlemen, what you say we get started with the blank bank list? Let me take a look. I want to take a look at something. Okay, it's not too bad. Thank you, Ed. A little late, but it always helps. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking for 10 words or phrases that contain that end with the word bank. So, with that, ladies and gentlemen, not this timer. Let me get over it. See that timer up there? Not that timer. This timer right down here starts now. And again, there's a reason I am doing this. I am going to be getting rid of now you're forgetting the key word, Chuck. You gotta put the word bank on it or it doesn't count. West Bank, East Bank, Grand Bank, all good ones. First National Bank. There we go. Sperm Bank, Piggy Bank, Money Bank. Not on the list tonight. Wow. 45 seconds in and we're still at 0 for 9. North Bank, South Bank. Speaking of South Bank, yeah, did you ever think New York would get flooded worse than New Orleans would? I haven't heard how many people died in New Orleans or the New Orleans, Louisiana area. I heard 41 in New York from Ida. Robbing Bank, Left Bank, Investment Bank, the Right Bank. All good guesses. But K9 over there says, not one of our 10. So yeah, like I said, so one thing I've learned about doing this show, and yes, folks, it is a show, is I'm always adding weird stuff. Right now, my goal is to get every Price is Right game ever done in some sort of fashion on the stream. We're making it. It just takes a lot longer than I thought because I have to go in and update prizes and cars and tickets and stuff like that. Hard Bank, West Bank, International Bank, The Bank, South Bank, Break the Bank. All good ones, but none of what we're looking for yet. So I kind of realized I've got 32 games in the Price is Right slideshow, right? Well, if you look at the Price is Right webpage, there's about 7 listed. In the Bank, International Bank, Monopoly Bank, Money Bank, Money in the Bank. So I did some figuring. I figure if it takes me about a week to get 2 games done. I will have every Price is Right game done in the year 2028. Yeah, just I figured this out in my head yesterday. Because I actually went to Wikipedia and I took their entire list and I was like, all right, this one's done, this one's done. I took out the ones that were done, and then I started marking off the ones I can do. And you have to figure counting breaks, issues, things that don't go right, drop bank, private bank, question bank, prize bank, blood server data, Federal Reserve Bank, memory bank, Spock, finally. Getting us off the schnoz. And just like that, Dark goes, well, if Spock can play, I can play too. Savings Bank is on the list. So I figure if I'm consistent, counting breaks and time off and things like that, I will have the entire Price is Right game semi-replicated by about the year 2035 or 2038. State Bank, Hard Bank, Cash, Snow, World, Power, Card, and Member. Food Bank, I like Food Bank.
16, 32, 64. Yes, the 64.
Industrial Bank.
And now, the star of our show, where knowledge is king and the reward king size.
Riverbank not there. Snowbank not there. Lake Bank, I like. So I kind of need to start cleaning up a lot of games. Who did I see? I saw, Spot gave me C Bank. So a lot of things I'm going to do, I'm going to start adding in sound effects is part of my plan. Like I said, I've got the 4-letter word updated. I'm done with that for now. The Cryo Bank. Oh, by the way, if you guys are getting that notification in Discord saying you won 7.1 whatever, just ban that son of a bitch. Thought Bank, Brokehart Bank, Advising Bank, Home Loan Bank. Speaking of which, I've still got to get a hold of my roofers. Chase Bank is on the list. M Bank, Citibank, and Exchange Bank. I like that one. Are they called exchange banks anymore, or are they just exchange counters? I forget. Anyway, so like I said, I'm repeating myself. Quit making me repeat myself. I feel like Mel Gibson in Conspiracy Theory. Yeah, Chase, and you missed it. Yes, you did, Chase. Oh, so before I forget, I have to work Saturday morning, so I am likely going to be late Saturday. Just to let you guys know, because I do want to go car browsing Saturday. So it's basically I got to work some in the morning and then go hit a couple of car lots and see if there's anything that catches my eye, hopefully. Central Bank, online bank. I was just going to make a crack about, oh, so like I said, if you guys get this message from BitCase or something like that, I like that one, Chase. I like that one a lot. Make sure you guys just ban that idiot. He's like, oh, you won 7.1333 Bitcoin, KuCoin, or something like that. And I like won, I won $28,000. Yeah, right. And Spock is looking to make bank on this list with 3 out of the 10 so far. So Spock with 3, Dark with 2, Ed with 1. Readmitting Bank, Soil Bank, Mutual Bank, Fog Bank, Memory Center Bank. I think that would count as a memory bank, Dark. Unless you've seen the really, really ridiculous withdrawal at the memory bank, which is actually what made me create this list at some point. I think, therefore I bank. Or I think, therefore I have no money to spend. So anyway, back to my original point. And like I said, guys, this is what we do. While you guys guess, I talk. If you guys want to throw in your opinions, please do. Like I said, it takes work to control your house, right? You guys are in my house at the moment. You're in my studio. If I come to your place, I'm in your studio. And like I said, I haven't ever seen one of these hate raids or whatever they're called.
It must be exact.
But that's the price you pay to be able to say and do what you want to do in your place. You have to set the ground rules.
What does it say?
If I go over to Spock's place, I'm not going to start just willy-nilly wrecking his house. The Credit Bank is on the list. Like I said, instead of just complaining that Twitch isn't doing something, beat Twitch to the punch. And I don't mean fruit punch. Make your room, make your place. Not much house direct, thank you for not doing so. If you want to have Disneyland in your place, go for it. Eliminate those four-letter words. Eliminate everything that you don't want ever to hear. But if you want a place where you can speak your mind, as long as you keep it clean, come on in. Just know that I am final arbiter of what's clean and what's not. Oh, I like the word bank one. That is a great one, Chase. Wine Bank, World Bank, the Second National Bank. Nah, Fifth National. I'm not greedy. That's why when I did GTA, I always held up like the rinky-dink banks. There's something else I think I want to try. I want to try GTA first. Deutsche Bank. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Ask is going international on us. These bank. I don't even want to know where that one is, Chuck. I don't even want to know where that one is. Heritage Bank. Yeah, I think Wells Fargo Bank was guessed early. I think Wells Fargo was guessed early. And I'm going to erase Ask's name just in case. Midland Bank. Now we're getting really specific, aren't we? New phone. I have a king. Why would you have a king-sized phone? You realize, Dark, when you say king-size phones, I think back to the 70s, where if we wanted a cell phone, we had to walk around with a briefcase, right, Chuck? Chuck remembers. We had to walk around with that 4-pound apparatus. And it was a workout. Because I think the thing I think it was like 4 to 5 pounds of batteries just to make it work for a while. Back in time. Oh, I put all my Back to the Future stuff up. Dang it. Yeah, try finding a payphone now. Actually, for a while, payphones made a comeback. The problem was, and it's still going on now, is now we've got the coin shortage. I don't know if you guys heard about this one yet or not. Okay? If you guys have a QT store in your neighborhood, all right? And you don't have exact change for them, they will actually write you an IOU saying, we owe so-and-so X amount of dollar, X amount of coinage that can be used on their next purchase. Because they can't keep up enough coins. I didn't know if you guys heard about this, but QT is like suffering bad. Because people do like I do. I get my coins, I go stick them in my pickle jar in my corner, and I forget to take them to the bank. It's like my car has, my ashtray is filled with coins. I have like a 3-gallon pickle jar at the house that is like half full of coins. I'm sorry, QT. I will try to spend more money with coinage. 1 penny, 2 penny, 3 penny. But yeah, I've seen there's a lot of stores that I have seen that are basically saying exact change only. One store got smart. One store actually got smart. And what they do is they do what they call a roundup. So if your coinage amount was like on your bill was like 84 cents, they would say round up to the extra 16 to put you at an even dollar, and then we will donate the 16 cents to charity. I thought that was brilliant. I honestly thought that was a brilliant move by our grocery stores. They don't have to worry about coin shortages. They just basically say, we don't have the coins, we'll round it up, and I will put a check into whatever charity is the one we're celebrating. Phone bank, not there. Open bank, not there. Operator bank. I like that one. AKA, otherwise known as a call center. And in India, it's known as a scam center. Sorry, Indians, I had to say it. See, now there, if you want to go on a hate rant, go on a hate rant against call center scam centers. There you go. Everybody will love you. Everybody will agree with you. Operator bank, safe bank, online bank, virtual bank. No, I am not doing cryptocurrency, ask. Not happening. Yep, also known as a switchboard. And I'm trying to remember the movie I saw. It was an Amazon one. And if you guys remember it, you guys will be able to tell me. It's basically a small town in the 50s, I think. And they got one radio station. And the guy gets on the radio and he talks about aliens and things like that. And he gets called by a guy that claimed to be in the military. I won all my prizes in crypto. Okay. AGDENRT. When you solve that one, ask, I will give it out to you. You didn't say which crypto. God, what was the name of this movie? It was on Amazon, and I kept putting it off. And I finally sat down and watched it, and I absolutely loved it. I'm gonna draw a blank on it. But it involved aliens, and there were really aliens in the movie. That was the amazing part. The gold bank, the silver bank, the toy bank. Why not the uranium bank? Uranium and platinum is even more expensive. Riverbank, closed bank. Book bank. Robobank. I am Robobank. Give me all your money. There he goes. Spot picking up on what to do. The Iridium Bank. Ow. Alright, I gotta take this sucks. I'm getting hot down in the studio. Yeah. And no, you do not get to see the feet. Unless you want to see Paul's feet. There you go, Paul's feet, just for you guys. Soda Bank. Oh God, you know you're getting old when you like have to struggle to get one sock off. But now my toesies are free. Free to run away, run away, run away, run away. I don't know where that one came from, and I am so bad. Let's rewind that one. All right, we're going to ignore that part. Paul, did you want your feet exposed? Ah, he says yes. There's your feet, folks. Recipe Bank. It's a good one, but it's not there. Big Bank. Why not about the little bitty bank? Big Bank? You guys gotta bear with me. I'm just in a goofy mood tonight. I feel good. I got a couple of shows in on time. So it's just like... And if you snapshot that, I'm going to hate you forever. Crank Bank, Safety Bank, Safe Bank. The one we're not going to mention, Chase. It's almost bad as the Spank Bank. Safety Dance. Secured Bank, not there. Yeah, I actually feel pretty good. As I get to come in, like I said, Tuesday, we only had like 3 people in. It was Spock, myself, Saruta, and I forget who else. And we had the Christopher Walken list, and nobody's able to get any of them. And we didn't care. We just literally, they're guessing and they were talking and just having conversations about this, that, and the other thing. Those are the good nights where, yes, we're doing the list. Yes, we're trying to get the list completed. But we're having conversations about anything you guys want to talk about. What was our big point of contention Tuesday, Spock? I don't remember. I honestly don't remember what it was now. Ooh, Moonbank and Sunbank. I kind of like those. Rain Bank. First Bank. Who's on first? I don't know. Third base. Water Bank. 5/3 Bank. I will tell you, other than Chase Bank, you were asked something from 2 different. What was our point of top? We just had this long conversation on Tuesday about something. While I was showing off prizes. I can't remember, but there was like one thing that had come up like repeatedly. Oh, hi, Mrs. Spock. Just Snowbank, Reservoir Bank, drawing a blank. I am too now. I know we were showing off prizes. Oh, and Egg was here, so. Oh, I remember what it was. And this is more of a question for the ladies in the channel. Do you girls get mad when a lot of my prizes tend to be manga pieces? Because we don't. I think Zaruto was the only one that was here, and she didn't really care one way or the other. It's like, do you guys get upset that I do the figures with the women in the long V's, and I don't do a lot of the male heroic character type of toys, other than like superheroes? Building bank, the savings and loan bank. Supply bank I like. Resource bank, parts bank, all good ones. Video bank. Oh, we had all the monitors up on the wall. Clips bank. $15, $13, $11, $10, $9, $8, $7, $6, $5. Come on, somebody's gotta get those last three. Archive bank, a good one, but not there. Ah, we have run out of time, ladies and gentlemen. We have run out of time on the list. And Spock, you were heading in the right direction toward the end. I was looking for sound bank. I was looking for sound bank. Spock did video clips. I'm like, all right, a little further, a little bit further, and he'll get it. And he couldn't come up with sound bank. Oh, wait a minute, wrong button. All right, number 3. You guys had the right track at one point when we were talking about the phone bank. But there's also another one, and it's basically a message bank. Thank you for calling. Can I take a message? All right, I will put that in the message bank for you, sir. Click. Thank you for calling. Yes, sir, I will put that in the message bank. Thank you very much. Click. And I'm trying to do my switchboard sound. It doesn't work. And number 1, I thought somebody was going to catch this. And when I did the savings and loan joke, if you can call it a joke, I thought, I thought somebody would pick up and catch Run on a Bank or Run on the Bank.
I thought somebody was going to catch on to that one. But it didn't happen. Because then you got Papa Dollar and Mama Dollar, and you guys had better have lots of little baby dollars, or our bank is going to go under. Oh, all right. So with that, I forgot to turn on the mix.
Sorry about that, guys. So with that, let's see what we got. We got Spock with 3, Dark with 2, Ed with 1, and Ask with 1. I think somebody's got a vault shot on here. I really do. And you know who I think has got it? I think Spock's got it with Making Bank. Oh, I was wrong, Spock. You only got 5 whammies out of that one. That's a big difference. All right. And then we went to Darky, who basically puts all her money in a mattress and then puts a little sign on it that says, "Tell her not here, because this is actually my savings bank." For 5 more whammies. Wow, this is being a cheap board. This is being a cheap board, especially for being a bank board. And then Spock decided to get all ecological on us. And he decided to grow his own seed bank. Oh, if you guys have not seen it, I truly recommend watching Clarkson's Farm. It's on Prime. If you guys have not seen it, it is very funny, but it brings into realization a lot about those of us that just basically go to the store to buy food. It is an incredible eye-opener. And I don't say that about a lot of Clarkson's TV stuff. A lot of his TV stuff is big orangutan great stuff. But it's called Clarkson's Farm. But you will learn, even though it's over in England, you will learn a lot about what farmers have to put up with. Mm-hmm. And that's not to say he doesn't do some stupid stuff at times, because he does. But it is definitely worth a watch for those of you that haven't seen it. And then we turn our attention to Spock, who overdrew at the memory bank for 15 more whammies. This board is being tough to you two. You notice that? All right, and that leaves us with Ask, who basically says, "I want everything in crypto." All right, here's your crypto, Ask. The eagle flew over the chimney at midnight. I repeat, the eagle flew over the chimney at midnight. There's your crypto. But meantime, you'll just have to make do with your credit bank for another 15 whammies. Wow, this is a tough board. And that means we're looking for small prize. We're looking for a one-player game. We're looking for a vault shot. Did we find it in the only national bank to hit the board, Chase Bank? We found our vault shot for Ed. Congratulations, Ed. The vault shot is officially yours. And that means you get to choose one dial that we're going to pull the incorrect number from. So with that, Ed, would you like us to clear out that orange dial, the white dial, the blue dial, or the green dial? You just stole that name from the bank is what it is. See, that should be your joke. That should be your joke. How'd you get your name? Hey, Mom gave birth to me in a bank vault? Oh, that's cool. Which bank vault? Chase Bank. It's like the one where the joke about the kid that's always named after train stations or bus stations. All right, Ed says, let's get that orange down to 2 numbers. Which means we are at 35 times 6. 1 in 380, I think. We'll workshop it. All right, Ed. I need your 4-digit number. 420. Did I say, what did I say, 380? 420, yeah, something like that. All right, we are going 4, 5, 1, 9, 2. $51.92 is locked in. And if you read it upside down, it'd be 26-1S. I don't know if that would help. Actually, it'd be 26-15. And we hear sad trombones. It is sad trombones yet again. And it means it's up to you, Darky, with the World Bank, which gets you 20 more whammies. So, that was a cheesy list. Grand total of 35, 40, 55, 60, 75 whammies on the board. And probably another 5 spot up there. That was a cheap bank. All right. So with that, we are going to head over to our game of the evening. It is Avanti un Altro. And it says, we need more cowbell. We need more cowbell. We do. You can never have enough cowbell. All right. For those of you guys that have never seen us do this, Avanti uno l'altro, or altro, is basically one player at a time. There are 20 questions on the board. Each player will have the opportunity to answer up to 3. Wait, 1, 2. No, that's not right. I'll explain as we get along. Your goal is to draw one of those 20 tubes that's over on the right. But to do that, you've got to answer 3 out of 4 questions correctly. If you miss and you only get 2, you're out. We go to the next player. Okay? If you draw a tube, you have the choice of keeping the tube and doing one more round. So basically, you're playing to pick 2 tubes in a game. Every tube has an amount from like 5,000 to I think 25,000 whammies. Just because I still kept the scoreboard as is. However, there are a couple of special question types. There's what is known as a dual question. Well, let me start again. There's a standard question. Then there is what known as what is a dual question. I'm scared because I have not game tested this in a very long time. Where you can challenge one player to get the question wrong. There's a good luck one, which is basically a very hard question with no multiple choice. There's a jinx question, which is basically the death question. You have to get it right or you're out. I think they'll make a little more sense as they come up on the board. So, I don't even know how many questions I have in this file, so I'm hoping I've got enough. So, who would like to be my first contestant? Yeah, the Jinx one's the death one. I'm trying to remember what the good luck one is. I'm trying to remember what my good luck one is. I gotta find my things. All right, Brian, you are my first player. All right, so if you are ready, we are going to give you question number 1. To see if it does what it's supposed to. Or is it going to do what it's supposed to? I told you guys, this is one of those I haven't played in so long. Timo, let's see. Brian? Is it going to give me a question? It's a question. Give me a minute. Let me go take a look. I told you guys, it's been so long since I've actually put this one up. I got to remember how to play this one. Alright, let me go take a look. God, this is scary because I haven't done this game in so long. Alright, so we do un avante. Bear with me, guys. I wonder if I actually finished this one. All right. Let's see if this works. All right, Brian, choose a scroll between 1 and 20. All right, let's see if this does what it's supposed to do. There we go. Okay. Question number 1. The Strip. What was the Pops hangout of the Archie comic characters, Brian? Was it Pop's Diner or Pop's Chocolate Shop? Was it Pop's Chocolate Shop? It was. All right, so you've got 1 out of 4. Again, you have to get 3 correct to draw a scroll. Question number 2. In the strip, one of the first times a child was born in a comic, Alexander Bumstead was born to Dagwood and Blondie and was originally just called this. Was Alexander originally known as Schnookums or Baby Dumpling? Was he known as Schnookums? No, he was known as Baby Dumpling. Alexander Bumstead was originally known as Baby Dumpling in the Blondie comics. All right, it's all right. You just have to get the next two right. Your next question. Later known as Mary Worth. The 1930s comic started with this fruity female name. Was it Apple Mary or Peach Mary? Was it known as Apple Mary? Yes, it was. All right, Brian, for a scroll. Here is your fourth question. In an attempt to capitalize on Little Orphan Annie, a comic made Little Annie Rooney and her dog that went by this name. Was the dog's name Tyke or Zero? In order to capitalize on the hysteria known as Little Orphan Annie, a comic named Little Annie Rooney and her dog that went by this name. He says the dog's name is Tyke. Is he right? No, it is Zero. So that means we cannot give you a scroll, Brian. Thank you for playing. 2 out of 4 is not enough to win the scroll. So, ladies and gentlemen, who would like to try next? You were thinking it couldn't be Zero? No, I can't remember what Little Orphan Annie's dog was. Arf? Or Sandy. And they made so this company made the comic strip called Little Annie Rooney and gave her a dog that looked almost the same and called it Zero. I don't know why I couldn't think of Sandy's name for some reason. All right, who would like to try to step up and claim the throne? Now, ironically, Brian, that still makes you our current champion at 0 points. And again, all the questions are 50-50. All the questions are 50-50. All right, Spock, thank you much. All right, if you are ready, the topic is don't blow your top. Which of these is the name of a stratovolcano in British Columbia? Is it Mount Voodoo or Mount Hoodoo? He says it's Mount Hoodoo. Is he right? It is Mount Hoodoo. All right, Spock, that just means you got to get 2 questions right out of the next 3. And here is question number 2. What is the name of the Mexican volcano that grew out of a cornfield in the 20th century and was named one of CNN's 7 natural wonders of the world? Was it Tlaxcala or Paracutin? What is the name of the Mexican volcano that grew out of a cornfield in the 20th century and was named one of CNN's 7 natural wonders of the world? Tlaxcala or Paracutin? He's going Tlaxcala. All right, we're going to you got to give the joke. So I heard a joke about the other one, but I'm not telling. You got to tell the joke now. Oh, it's Paracutin. It is Paracutin. All right, Spock, so you are in the same boat as you have to get both questions right to earn a scroll. Question 3. The ancient Romans worshipped Vulcan as the god of fire and volcanoes. But who is the Hawaiian goddess of volcanoes? Is it Hakili or Pele? He says it's Pele. Is he right? It is Pele or Pele. I forget how to pronounce it. All right, Spock. That means you have to get this question right for your choice of a scroll. Don't blow your top. Which country ranks first in having the most active volcanoes? Is it Japan or Indonesia? Which country ranks first in having the most active volcanoes? right. Tough part is active. Yeah, that's why I like the questions. Is it Indonesia? It is, and with that, Spock, you got 3 out of 4, which means you get to choose your scroll. Which scroll would you like? Number 17 it is. And we reveal 40 whammies. All right, Spock, now here's your decision. Do you want to take the championship seat with 40 whammies? So I think it goes from 5 whammies to 100. Or do you risk the 40 and keep the 40 in your bank and add a second scroll? So do you want to go for a second scroll? Or do you want to bank it? All right, second scroll it is. So with that, Spock, if you are ready, here is your topic and first question. Where art thou? Albert Casey was rival competing chairman of this company to his brother John's Brand Airlines. Albert Casey was rival competing chairman of this company, competing with his brother John's Braniff Airlines. Was he the chairman of Eastern Airlines or American Airlines? Spock says American. Is he right? It was American Airlines. All right, that just means you need 2 more questions, Spock. And here is question number 2. In French accounts of King Arthur, this Celtic warrior became a foster brother to the king. Is it Sir Felder or Sir Kay? He says it's Sir Kay. And he's just okay on that one. It is indeed Sir Kay. All right, Spock, that just means you need 1 more. And here is question number 3. In Where Art Thou? These 2 brothers figured out how to make bulk wine from a pamphlet in the Modesto, California Public Library. Was it Charles and Ryan Shackelford or Ernest and Julio Gallo? These 2 brothers figured out how to make bulk wine from a pamphlet in the Modesto Public Library. Spock says Ernest and Julio Gallo. It is Ernest and Julio Gallo, which means you got 3 questions right, Spock. Which means you get to choose your second scroll. And that one was all about brothers, I think. All right, scroll number 1 is 20 whammies, and that puts you, Spock, on the board with 60 points. So that is the target to beat. So who would like to take on and see if they can get 60 whammies? Who would like to take Spock on? Again, you get 2 chances to build up 60 plus whammies.
For $10,000 and a brand new car!
The answer is Christmas is right. And here's your host, Jim Perry.
Nope, you're out at the moment, Brian. Unless we just don't have anybody else that's participating. Yes, it is possible to beat you with 1, because I think it goes up to 200. I think there's 10, 20, 30, 40, all the way up to possible 200, and then 5 scrolls get taken out or 4 scrolls get taken out for specialties. What I need to do is I need to add another spot for another character, so I can put a spot up there for the challenger. But if I remember rightly, I put this game together like in a day. I watched 2 of the Italian episodes and 1 French episode, and basically said, I can do this game. So we're looking for somebody to take on Spock. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I did not start the timer because the game is timed. Because again, my goal is to be typically done 18, 30 minutes plus. The goal is to basically have the game done by 9:30. All right, Dark. Thank you, my dear. All right, so we are going to do a player change. And with that, Dark, your topic is Heavens to Betsy. In Norse mythology, who was the god of light who was killed by his brother and would only be allowed to return to Earth if every living creature wept for him? Was that Freya or Balder? Is it Balder? It is indeed Balder. All right. I think that's one where I messed up the order of the choices, because Freya is female, and there's supposed to be another god there, not a goddess. All right, your next question, Dark. In Greek mythology, Zeus carried an aegis with him, which was this kind of item. Was it his chariot or his shield? In Greek mythology, Zeus always had his aegis with him. Was that his chariot or his shield? She's going to guess chariot. Is she right? No, the aegis was his huge shield. His chariot was called. What was the chariot called? The chariot had a name. His shield had a name. His helmet had a name. And his spear had a name. All right, question number 3. In Roman mythology hierarchy, this god is the most important next to Jupiter. Is it Mars or Eros? In the Roman mythology hierarchy, this god is the most important next to Jupiter. Is that Mars or Eros? Dark says it's Mars. The god of war is indeed the second highest god in the Roman hierarchy. And then Eros is somewhere around 7th or 8th. The god of love. All right, that means you need this one right, Dark, to have a scroll. The Cyclops had one eye, while this creature from Greek mythology had 100 of them. Are we talking about Argus or Cerberus? She says Argus. And she would be 100% right. All right, Dark, that means you get to choose one of the remaining scrolls on the board. Which scroll would you like? Number 14. And number 14 is worth 10 whammies. All right, that means you got to go for round 2, because you can't catch Spock with just 10. So if you are ready, Dark, here is question number 1 of the smorgasbord round. The Swedish government pays their wives to take 10 days vacation on a cruise ship or a vacation without their husbands.
Can you find it? Now you see it. That's how we play.
The Swedish government pays the Swedish wives to take 10 days vacation on a cruise ship or without their husbands.
Chuck Henry. Thank you. Hi, everybody. Welcome again to Now You See It.
Edith, out, husband. All right. Does the Swedish government pay the wives to take 10 days of vacation without their husbands? They do. If a wife goes on a 10-day vacation, they get paid for it. All right. Question number 2. This non-human creature kills more people directly in Sweden than any other animal at the rate of 1 person per year. Is that a wasp or a moose? This non-human creature kills more people directly in Sweden than any other animal. And it does so by killing 1 person per year. Dark says it's a wasp. Is she right? It is. It is a wasp. The Sweden's health department declares 1 death per year by wasp sting. All right, question number 3 for your next scroll. The Swedish word of gift can be translated as either married or this other word. Is it baby or poison? The Swedish word of gift can be translated into English as either married or this other word. Dark says it's poison for a second scroll. Is she right? It is poison. And with that, Dark, 3 out of 3. I'm afraid to ask, how did you know that one? Are you plotting something? I'm just asking. Are you plotting? All right, Dark, that means you're looking for a scroll with 55 or more points. Which scroll would you like? Number 18. And the value behind number 18 is 120 whammies, giving her 130. And that means Dark is dethroned Spock from the leaderboard.
3 of these boxes will break the 6.
Very nicely done.
Is this one of them? Or is it this one? Or this one? We'll find out in a moment in this game of hide and seek as these 9
All right. Chuck, are you there?
Alice Ghostley, Joanne Close, Dick Gonier, Dan Murray, Linda Carter, Leslie
Give Chuck a chance to see if he wants to take on the scroll wheel.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Welcome to Break Your Back.
Hello, Chuck. Earth to Chuck. Everybody started Chuck chant. Chuck, 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 Chuck. Oh, wait, that sounds like Chug. That doesn't work too well. All right. Brian is in. So let's do a player change. All right, Brian. Here is the topic, and it is Down Under. This creature proved to be much faster than a horse in a 1927 race in Sydney, Australia. Was it a dingo or a kangaroo? Brian wasted no time, says it's a kangaroo. And he would be right. Yeah, actually, horses can outrun dingoes, but they're actually slower than kangaroos. Somebody explain that one to me. All right, Brian, question number 2. Translated to English as Ayers Rock. Uluru translates to English from Aboriginal as the Great This. Is it the Great Pebble or the Great Hill? Brian says it's the Great Pebble. And he would be right. It is indeed the Great Pebble. All right, that means the third question's a freebie for you, Brian. You can't be eliminated even if you get it wrong. Question number 3. Cito formally disbanded February 20th, 1976. Members were the United States, Great Britain, Australia, New Zealand, Thailand, and this country. Was it Singapore or the Philippines? Which country? Brian says Singapore. Is he right? No, it's the Philippines. It is the Southeast Atlantic Trade Organization, and it consisted of the 6 countries of the U.S., the U.K., Australia, New Zealand, Thailand, and the Philippines. That was it on that one. All right, Brian. Question 4 for a scroll. In 2006, Warner Brothers pledged to help these Australian marsupials that had been stricken by a cancer epidemic. Are we talking about koalas or Tasmanian devils? In 2006, Warner Brothers pledged to help these Australian marsupials that had been stricken by a cancer epidemic. You think it was because it was Taz? I'm going to say that's a reasonable guess, but there have been a couple of trick questions in here. Is it the Tasmanian devils? It is. I didn't even know they were marsupials. I did not know Tasmanian devils were marsupials. I thought they were straight mammals. All right, Brian, that means you get to choose a scroll from the board. Number 8. He's been begging and waiting for number 8. And that scroll is worth 70 whammies. All right. So this next, you have to play the second round. And category for this round is commercial taglines. Which motorcycle brand bragged, "There's nothing like an America on an American motorcycle"? Is that Indian Motorcycles or Harley Davidson? Which brand bragged, "There's nothing like an America on an American motorcycle"? Brian says it's Harley. I don't know, because I don't remember. Is it Harley Davidson? Yes, it was. I wasn't sure, because I know Indian motorcycles were very big on being all American made. So I had no idea. All right, question number 2. According to the old advertising slogan, Old Dutch Cleanser chases this. Yeah, but at the time, I think they were. When that was their advertising slogan, Spock, I think they were all American made.
How are you? Welcome back to our show. I hope we get a chance to meet them after the show. How old are they?
According to the old advertising slogan, Old Dutch Cleanser chases. Brian says grime. Is he right? No! Old Dutch Cleanser chases dirt. And the reason you probably don't know that one is that's a slogan from like the 1940s. Now, here's the funny thing I've noticed. Other than dark, everybody has missed question 2. Everybody has missed question 2 so far tonight. All right, question number 3, Brian. Always a bridesmaid, never a bride was actually an advertising slogan for this product. Is it oil of Olay or Listerine? Always a bridesmaid, never a bride was an actual advertising slogan for this product. Is it oil of Olay or Listerine? Brian says oil of Olay. If he is right, he is competing for scroll number 2. If he is wrong, he's out of the game again. Is it oil of Olay? No! It was Listerine. Always a bridesmaid, never a bride was an actual advertising slogan for Listerine mouthwash. Oh, Brian, 70 points. Not enough. Who's number 1? Scope. I have no idea. But yeah, I actually have a box of questions that's basically nothing but old advertising slogans and what company they're from. And there are some good ones in there, some really good hard ones, and some really, really tough ones.
And now, the star of our show, where knowledge is king.
If the bridesmaid is Listerine and the bride is Scope. Scope torpedo that wedding party. All right, Doc, you have to take a shot at it. It's basically, you're going to see 4 questions on a topic. You have to get 3 of the 4 right. If you get 3 of the 4 right, you get to pick a scroll. Your goal is to beat 130 points within 2 scrolls. Scope torpedo, that wasn't important. So you up for it, Doc? Ooh, do I have to do the next question is the issue. It should have changed on player change, but I don't think it did. I found a bug, I think. All right, Doc, here is your question. The topic is movies and the zoo. The Patsy Awards were first begun in 1951, but were originally for movie animals. In 1958, who was the first TV animal to be awarded a Patsy? Was it Asta the Thin Man, or Asta from the Thin Man, or Lassie from Lassie? Doc, which of those two is the correct answer? In 1958, who was the first TV animal to be awarded a Patsy Award? Doc ran away. Oh, peoples! Kind of hard for me to do a show when you ran away during the middle of the question. All right, Spock, I will let you try to regain your throne. Well, Doc came in and he tried to answer one, so I thought he was going to hang around. Is it Lassie? It was Lassie. Lassie was the first. There are some other things I can't state about that question yet, because I think I know a couple of these questions. All right, Spock, question number 2. The Patsy Award was divided originally into 4 categories: canine, equine, wild, and special. Which animal TV star was the only 2-time winner of the special category? Was it Flipper or Flipper or Arnold from Green Acres? I love some of these questions, and the best part is, I don't remember when I put them in. I remember doing them. I'm thrilled I actually get to use these questions, because these questions are actually pretty fun. So you think it was Flipper. You think Arnold won after a farm category was added. All right. Is it Flipper? No! Arnold never won for farm category. There was never a farm category. Flipper won once for wild and once for, she won for special and once for wild because they changed her category afterwards. It was Arnold who was the special category twice. All right, question number 3. In movies and the zoo, which animal was the first winner of the first ever Patsy Award? Was it Francis the Talking Mule or Trigger? I like these questions so far. I could have reworded one of them so far, but so far these have actually been pretty good. Spock says it is Trigger. Is he right? No, it was Francis. Francis the Talking Mule was the first ever Patsy winner. I don't think Trigger ever won one. I don't think Trigger ever won a Patsy. I know you can look him up and see. But yeah, I remember goofing around one day and I was running out of ideas for awards. And for some reason it just stuck in my head that Lassie had won an Oscar. And I'm researching and it says, and I'm trying to remember. I want to say Lassie has never won the Patsy either. I think they gave her like a Lifetime Achievement Award. Or gave him a Lifetime Achievement Award. But I don't think he ever actually won the Patsy. Spock, no scroll for you. And if we don't have any new players, ladies and gentlemen, our Avante un altro champion in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 is Darky! Congratulations, Dark Scenics! You are our Avante un altro. Arrivederci! Congratulations, Dark. You are our winner. So what do you guys think? I'm curious. I'm going to admit I can probably move this one also over to Triv now. Once I figured out what I was doing with the scrolls. But like I said, we have never run this game until tonight. It has never been played. We never attempted it. And it ran fairly clean, I think. I think it ran clean and smooth, much more than I thought it would. And like I said, every question is pretty much 50-50. But I'm always going to try to make sure they are very hard. I only found out about the Patsies because I looked it up. And believe it or not, the Patsy is Purina Achievement. What was it? Purina Achievement in Television or Purina Arts and Theater, and I can't think of what the SY stands for. But I do know Purina created it. And it ran from 1951 to 1975. But that was back when television was good. Stars of the Year, thank you. Arts and Theater Star of the Year. I couldn't think of SY for some reason. But yeah, like I said, I like the fact the questions are not going to be easy, but they should be guessable. But I'm going to make sure that both options are reasonably close to make it a tough guess. So, like I said, I'm interested in your guys' opinion. This one I think will get moved to Trim Now. And this will be one of those, what's the word I'm looking for? One of those slow nights when we don't have a lot of people on, but we got like a few people that are definitely active. But yeah, I'm proud of the fact I think I put this together in one day. Now, Dark, let's try something. If you're ready, it's time for the bonus game. All right? So, Dark, what we're going to do is I'm going to give you a question, 2 choices. I'm going to set the timer, since we're on chat. 20 questions is a lot. I'm going to say 3 minutes. Okay. I'm going to show you a question. You pick the answer. If you pick correctly, you'll go to the next number. If you pick correctly on the next one, you'll go to the next number. If you miss, you go all the way back to the beginning and have to start again. Okay? Now, I'm going to go 3 minutes because we've never tested this in chat, so I don't know how well it goes. So, with that, Dark, if you are ready, question number 1. Who sang My Country 'Tis of Thee at the 2009 inauguration of Barack Obama? Was it Aretha Franklin or Mariah Carey? Hold on. I gotta stop my timer. It was Aretha Franklin. What is the name of Andy Warhol's studio in New York City? Is it the Loft or the Factory? And again, you don't have to wait for me to read it out. If you see it on the screen. Correct. Next question. Oop, it's not doing next questions. I will have to fix that. In 1984, what is the political ideology of Oceania? Is it Ingsoc or Unserv? It is Ingsob. And does it do another question immediately? Nope. All right, so I got to fix that. What name graces the annual award given to a worthy baseball scribe? Is it a spank or a spink? It is a spank. The first American car with front-wheel drive, was it the Auburn or the Tucker? It was the Auburn, which means we have to go all the way back to question number 1. Who sang My Country 'Tis of Thee at the 2009 inauguration of Barack Obama? It was Aretha Franklin. Time is up. You got 7 and then hit the one you didn't know, the Tucker versus Auburn. So, not bad. Yeah, it should have changed, and I don't know why it didn't. I was having to manually change it, Spock. I got to figure out why, when we got to the one she missed, it kept going. For whatever reason, when we did the one that it was supposed to change, it didn't change. So I got to figure that out. So I have one bug to fix. That's it. I'm happy with that. But if you guys remember Pressure Point, it kind of takes a little out of Pressure Point. Big bug. Oh, wait. Just for that, Spock. Oh, wait. No, I'm supposed to, when I hit Spock over the head, I'm supposed to use the royal scepter. There, you've been hit over the head, Spock. Yeah, the question's supposed to change. I don't know why it didn't. I'll have to figure that one out. Because it is literally supposed to change. It's supposed to change after each one. So, for instance, Boxer was a dog. Next question, and I don't know why it's not changing. So I got to figure that one out. Pontiff staff also works. I don't know where my pontiff staff is. I got to find it. When I find it, that'll get used as well. All right, guys. So with that, it is 9:23. We are going to wrap things up tonight. Bonus game, just so I can erase the question so nobody can see anymore. With that, like I said, Saturday, I probably got to work. 7 in the morning. I'm going to do some car looking Saturday afternoon, so I probably won't be back till late Saturday. But hopefully you guys will join us. I'm trying to think. I'm supposed to do the match game, but I don't know if I'm going to get it done now. Because I haven't sat down and worked on it yet. So with that, guys, we are going to wish each and every one of you a very good night. And as we always say, use some common sense, Twitch users, Twitch streamers. Don't ask for the company to do what you can do yourself. And let's just embarrass the people that are idiots. Yeah, plain and simple. Embarrass the people that are idiots. So with that, guys, we are going to wish each and every one of you a good night. I will hopefully see you guys on Saturday, but we'll see. Until then, be good to yourselves. Be good to a stranger.